Baby, I'm on it with a bottle of wine and no joke. Hey, thanks everybody for joining us today, Live Music Nation podcast. I'm your host, Jake Gill. Today, we are with Luanne Bruckner from Depot Day. Luanne, thanks for joining us. How are you?
Oh, we're fine. A little cold, but fine.
A little cold, but the sun is out, right?
Well, no, it's not. It's snowing.
Oh, there you go. Even better. Luanne, give us a little background on you. Where did you grow up? And tell us a little bit about your career up until now, your position and your role with Depot Days.
Well, our little town is a little hamlet, about 600 people until last year, and then we had a big surge. But I'm six generations in this town. My
Wow.
family town. So I've been here since I was born, and my background is in communications, and I was paralegal with my husband for 23 years. I did some radio and been involved with the Daughters of the American Revolution for 50 some years, serving as a national officer. I got involved with Depot Days because the museum basically has my family's history in it. And it's been a wild ride and an interesting ride. But in 2015, we celebrated our 150th anniversary here in Thompson. So we decided we'd have a festival. We had for many, many years a big festival called Melon Days.
Uh-huh.
And we grew melon day. We grew watermelons here for since the 1880s. And that morphed into our sesquicentennial. So when Melon Days collapsed, because as many of you know, it's hard to get volunteers now, very hard. Especially in a small town because you're basically using the same people. And the other thing that you should know about small towns is if you've been here more than two generations, you're related to most everybody here. So and they get tired of you asking favors. So we had this wonderful idea of we should celebrate our 150th birthday. So a committee got together. There were 14 of us and decided, yeah, we're going to do this. First train went through Thompson in 1865. So we're going to start in January of 1865, and we had a festivities every month. We had, and we would give a little promo, a little teaser in the papers and on TV and whatever, and it turned into a large festival, and it's been going ever since. As far as we kept Depot Day, which is always the last Saturday of May.
Uh-huh.
And that's how we got started with Depot Day.
Awesome, awesome. So give us a visual of what Depot Day looks like. If someone pops into town, what are they going to see, hear, smell, experience?
Okay. The first thing you're going to see is the original railroad depot. It's the last one in our county that's still standing. It was built in 1865, which is the days that we were incorporated, or not incorporated, but founded. You're going to see a lot of people having a lot of fun. And what we do, small time festival. We have had in the past, we haven't had this year, we couldn't get volunteers for it. But Jake, have you ever heard of outhouse races?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, we have outhouse races,
There you go.
and the winner of you have to have at least two pushers and one sitter because you have to have somebody sitting in the outhouse.
Okay.
And for many years we had that, and the winner would get the wonderful, coveted, most coveted golden plunger. We would have then we would have the silver plunger and the bronze. All were great. The firemen took it to heart. They had a little outhouse going with smoke coming out of it, throwing Tootsie Rolls off the back.
Oh
So, I
my.
mean, we've had, it's wild. On top of that, we've had the railroad, of course, is a big thing here in Thompson. And the depot is a accumulation of railroad artifacts when Thompson was a main railroad hub. and the history of the town. So that last year we opened up our first school museum edition because our school was consolidated, and so we were losing our heritage from our little school.
Oh yeah.
Uh, yeah, so we have you're going to see entertainment,
Okay.
hometown entertainment. We have the usually the chorus from Quad City Barbershop comes up and sings. We have kids activities.
Okay.
Last year we had free throw contest.
Yep.
We've had pedal push polls. Um, the normal hometown type stuff.
Yeah.
We have wonderful township library that always has some festivities. Um, hometown bake sale,
Yep.
5K run, uh, about everything. But the big thing is that we get the old timers to come back to the railroad and they sit in the pews in the railroad and they talk about, excuse me, about how it used to be and things that went on, and you hit the history of everything.
No, that's
But
perfect. That's perfect. Luanne, what is it for you? What is the reward in this huge volunteer endeavor that you and your staff have? What is the reward for you in doing this?
I think we have a lot of joy in watching the people enjoy themselves. Last year, especially, we brought the Thompson High School old band back,
Mm.
and people hadn't picked up their instruments in, well, 30 years, and they still could play the school song. And just to see it light on the people's face, we get a lot of thank yous afterwards, appreciation. Uh, I think for me, it's just bringing the hometown to life like it used to be.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Keeping it alive. Absolutely. Bringing those people back for sure.
yeah,
For sure. Um, as you look to the future, what are your hopes for the future of this festival?
we hope to continue with Depot Day uh, in accordance and in cooperation with the Thompson alumni
Uh-huh.
school. Now, our school was so small that we don't have like class type reunions. We have
Sure.
one school reunion every year,
Right, right, right.
same day. So usually we have our festivities morning, afternoon, and then we end up with our alumni banquet. We hope to continue that as long as we can. The alumni, of course, is dying out. We consolidated in 2005. So there's only so many left.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's
But
no,
there is families and generations that will extend beyond that, and hopefully you can find a way to tie them
yes.
in and carry that through. That's fantastic. I love hearing about this and the
Well, in
re-
2000, we actually published a book called Capsule in Time: The History of Thompson, and we had a lot about the history and the generations that settled. And that book really, it's got everything in it, including an obituary of one poor gentleman that passed away, but their kids were trying to get rid of his rotary dial phone and one of his old computers, and it just take it with a sense of humor and enjoy it, and hopefully we get live to see the time capsule dug up.
yeah. No, that's fantastic. Okay, Luanne, I'm a live music guy. I'm in entertainment full time. I need to know two questions from you because they matter to me. What's the best concert you've ever seen your entire life?
George Strait.
Oh man, absolutely. What a show, man. Just nonstop hit after hit after hit. And it sounds exactly like you'd expect it to sound, right?
Oh, no fire, no puff, just a man and his guitar, and that's
Yes.
it.
A man and his guitar in a 10-piece band. That's phenomenal. Okay, so you could bring, dead or alive, Luanne, you could bring one musical act or artist to Depot Day, money not an issue. Who would you bring to your hometown?
Well, I'd love to have George Strait.
There you go. I mean, yeah, fantastic. You could promote that for a year and you would sell city lots by the dozen.
Yeah.
Your town would
Well,
grow so fast.
they don't have a gymnasium that would hold him.
Wouldn't matter. Wouldn't matter. They'd build one for him. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Very good. Luanne, thank you for joining us on Live Music Nation podcast today. I appreciate you greatly.
Thank you, Jake. Enjoyed it. Come
Hey,
to Thompson and
we
little
will
kids.
tell people real quick, how do they find out more information on Depot Day?
Okay, it's on our website, which is thompsonrailroaddepot.com
Okay.
or thompsonillinois.org.
Very good. All right. Thanks again for joining us, Luanne. I appreciate you.
Thank you. Bye-bye, Jake.
Well, baby, I'm on it with a bottle